I'm nervous. What is the condition of this thing gonna be like? It's been a while since I've opened a parcel from Japan, and this one contains something extremely exciting. Something that is quite a new hobby to me, and something that I'm devoting quite a lot of time to where possible, and it's something that I'm just the most passionate about right now, I think. I, for the longest time, have been obsessed with Game Boys and watches and all those sorts of things, but as I've gotten a bit older, my interests have continued to grow and to expand, and on the back shelf, just over here, is a camera, a film camera. It is a Leica M3, to be exact. One of the most iconic cameras in history, and an absolutely glorious thing to take photos of. Here are a few photos that I've taken on it so far. But I also have an addictive personality. So in here is another one. Now, you might be asking yourself, why? Why have you bought two cameras? And by the way, if anybody hasn't ever bought anything from Sendico before, just look at Sendico's packaging. They send you these little origami cranes. If you haven't checked out Sendico, I urge you to do that. All of the contents of this box is Sendico. Okay, here is the most important thing. That is the camera. Can't actually remember what else I bought. What is that? I don't even know. Let's go for this package here first. This right here is a Leica light meter. Now, I am going to have to work out how to use this, because I have got absolutely no idea. Surely it needs a battery or something. I have honestly got no idea. I'm gonna research how to use this, because I would like to make a really nice video about my experience with film, because I'm absolutely loving it. And this channel is all about me sort of sharing my hobbies and seeing if I can give some insight into some new hobbies for people to try out. I think that hobbies are very important to have, and it seems like we kind of forget to discover new ones sometimes because we're so busy in life. This is a petrol cap for my Honda C90. That build is still going on. This looks like it needs a little bit of a polish though, which is supposed to be brand new, but I suppose it's brand new from like 50, 60 years ago, so we'll give it some grace. That's not probably in too bad condition. The fact that it still exists is fairly impressive. This is something very uninteresting. I'm a massive fan of Stussy, as I'm sure most of you who know me quite well will know, and this is just a very simple little wallet. Let's take a look at this bad boy. Now, there is a difference between the one that I have up there and this one. So I'm not just buying something for the sake of buying something. This is actually fairly different. Oh my goodness, look at that. It has come in the original leather bag, leather pouch, leather carrying case, all of these terms. Oh yeah, that is crazy. And this camera, by the way, I mean, this is just one of the most iconic cameras in history. Oh, brilliant. It is like shedding leather all over me. Okay, well, okay, maybe the leather case is more of a display item than an actual usable one. Okay, here we go. So let's remove these. I'm nervous. What is the condition of this thing gonna be like? Okay, there's no lens on it, which I did expect, I'm fairly certain. This, I think, is probably... Oh no, here we go, it's coming straight out. Oh my goodness. Okay, I am very nervous. I paid around about 700 Great British pounds for this, which is an absolute bargain. Now, one of the reasons why Japan is so good for buying this sort of stuff is because the sellers don't often advertise shipping outside of Japan. So some of them they do on eBay, but why Sendico is so brilliant is because they collect all of the marketplaces and put them into one central location. You can type in Leica film camera and it will translate everything and find everything and put it right in front of you, and then you're able to actually buy it, which is something that not only could you not access these sites, because Yahoo Auctions, for example, you can't even access it anymore, and you can actually get the stuff because Sendico have a warehouse in Japan where they can buy things from local Japanese sellers, but then send it all out to you in one parcel. It's a brilliant thing. This video is not sponsored, by the way. They've not paid me for this, but if you do sign up with my link, I do get a little bit of commission. Oh my word, it is in absolutely pristine condition. It has the original wax seal inside here with a very small little L on it, the Leica logo. I don't think this has ever even been serviced. This, I am fairly certain, is an entirely original Leica M3. Wow, I'm completely taken back by that. I'm gonna have to do some tests on this and see if everything is actually working. The rangefinder is so clear. I am just mind blown by the condition of that. Like, you've got to think this is from the 1960s. And it is in this good condition. Right, why did I buy another one? Okay, I'm going to explain this more in my dedicated video eventually. The reason why I bought another one is that this is actually a double stroke. So you go like that, and then you go like that again, and then you can shoot. Whereas in my other one, it's a single stroke. So you're basically advancing the film in a slightly different way, and that puts a little bit more pressure on the film. Whereas this is a lot easier on the film, and film is a very delicate thing, and you need to be really careful. I'm not 100% sure on all of the other differences. There is some shutter speed differences, like there's slightly different shutter speeds on the double stroke. But this seems to be perfect. I am so unbelievably pleased. Let's open this thing up. I wonder if there's a film in here. I really, really hope not. I can't imagine there will be. Okay, there isn't, thankfully. By the way, also, if you take out this spool here, it should reset that down to 0, which it has done nicely. I am just mind blown by the condition of everything. I mean, by comparison, there is so many scratches and scuffs on my existing one compared to this, which is just pristine, absolutely pristine. You can see that there is some differences already. I mean, this has a kind of a brushed metal. The shutter speed dial is brushed metal, whereas this one is flat painted. And then if you look at the viewfinder, this one is completely black, where it's hardly been used, and this one is all worn down. And I've bought replacements of these little flash covers. These are the originals, and they've gone slightly yellow. I'm so pleased with it. That is absolutely glorious. I'm gonna make a video about this as soon as I possibly can. I know this has just been a little bit of a rant of me just talking about my new toy, but what a beautiful thing. Honestly, the quality of these are just off the scale, and you know, Leica actually still service this. If I had the money, I could send this off to Leica and they would actually service it and make it absolutely perfect. And you know, these cost $2,000 or $3,000 to buy from Leica. You can buy them pre-owned from Leica. Obviously they're pre-owned because they're no longer being made. And they service them fully and then sell them in their boutique stores around the world. So this is by no means an obsolete camera. Absolutely lovely. Currently on my single stroke, I have the Elmar 50mm collapsible lens. If I show you that here, it pulls out like this, and then you lock it into place, take off the little lens cap, which I had to buy separately, which was £20. I had to buy a £20 lens cap for a lens that was like £300. You can see the little lens cap there. A little bit of vintage red felt inside, but I mean, yeah, look at that. These things are just stunning, and I am just loving the process of getting to learn them. It's just an absolute treat. There we have it. These are some clothes. I don't know if anybody's interested in seeing clothes, but these are just some clothes that I bought. This is a vintage 90s Stussy t-shirt. It's just got a nice embroidered logo on there and a kind of a dark grey collar and an off-white kind of colour. Very cool. And then I bought some shorts, but I discovered that these shorts are extra large, so there's absolutely no way I'm gonna fit into those. But they're very cool. Again, Stussy as well, but yeah, absolutely no chance I'm gonna fit into those. Anyway, there we have it. Thanks very much for watching this video. I am mind blown by that. It is gorgeous. I'll catch you very soon. Goodbye.